Hello friends, this is Ishtiagal. Welcome to my podcast series. I hope you'll find some valuable insights and wisdom in this episode. Today we're talking about multi-generational workforce and how we can manage, lead and navigate the expectations to benefit our organizations. There are four generations at our workplaces at this moment, which are baby boomers, veterans, Gen Xers, latchkey generation, millennials, ribbon generation, and Gen Zs, newbies. Let us talk each of these generations one by one. Number one, baby boomers, veterans. They comprise about 6% of current workforce globally. They were born after World War II through 1964. Baby boomers have long been known for their strong work ethics and are labeled as workaholics. They are the least tech savvy of all generations. They like job security, appreciate more formalized and structured environment, and are more docile to in-person conversations and group meetings. They are a great source of knowledge and wisdom and play mentoring roles to the younger generations. This generation is thinking of retirement, if not already retired at this moment. Number two, Gen X, Generation X, latchkey generations, which comprise about 35% of current workforce globally. So these are sandwiched between baby boomers and millennials. The Gen Xers were shaped by the evolution of personal computers. They were born between 1965 and 1980 and are more comfortable with technology and online platforms. They are the first generations who tell us about work-life balance. They are parents of millennials and Gen Zs. Number three, millennials, ribbon generation, which is about 35% of current workforce globally. Millennials were born between 1981 and 1996. They are digital immigrants and grew up as internet and technology revolutionized and transformed our societies. And they are more comfortable communicating digitally than previous generations. About 9 out of 10 millennials own smartphones, and they tend to adopt to new social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, etc. more quickly than older generations. Millennials care about performance quality. They are driven by results. They are mid-management in organizational hierarchy and act as connecting link between C-suite Gen Xers and frontline Gen Zs. Number four, Generation Z, Gen Z, or newbies. They comprise about 24% of current workforce globally. Members of Gen Zs were born between 1997 and 2012. They are raised as digital natives and they may view smartphone and other devices very essential. Some of the Gen Zs may have just entered the corporate workforce and require coaching, mentoring, and learning from their senior generations, millennials, and Gen Xers. Gen Zs are more competitive, financially driven, they are multitaskers, they prefer flex schedules, and are risk averse. This generation is also driven to make an impact and some real difference in the world. So the question which comes in everybody's mind is how we can manage, how we can lead, and how we can navigate the multi-generational team expectations at our workplaces. On the one hand, we have enthusiastic newcomers, Gen Zs, and on the other end of the spectrum, we have seasoned veterans like baby boomers and Gen Xers. And how we can ensure that all voices are heard in today's highly competitive and highly complex organizations. Sparking effective collaborations, meaningful discussions, and teamwork across age groups could be extremely challenging, which may require active listening, empathizing, and open and compassionate conversations for starters. Part of the problem solving also involves recognizing the elephant in the room, that people from different generations prefer to work and communicate differently. Generally speaking, the older generations tend to be more direct and prefer in-person or face-to-face communication. They are tactile, they want to touch and feel things, which can often lead to better interpersonal engagement, but can also drive some inefficiencies due to the need for more meetings, need for more travel, and co-location of teams. However, on the other extreme, we find that younger team members are more motivated to communicate as efficiently as possible, utilizing online platforms like Skype, WebEx, Zoom meetings, Teams, which can absolutely drive superior efficiencies, lead to cost-effective solutions, and promote the growth of virtual, crowdsourcing, and global teams. In order to empower a culture of innovation, a culture of learning, a culture of leadership, and ensure that mentoring of younger team members and reverse mentoring of older generations, we should harness the experience, the wisdom, and key skills of all generations. The aim should be to achieve a culture of collaborative creativity, where the enthusiasm and agility, tech-savvy and innovative mindset, and flexible working style is positively supplemented, complemented, and guided with sound judgment, seasoned acumen, and structured context that comes from the years of lessons learned. Developing ground rules, team charter, calling out and addressing personal communication preferences, outlining processes and protocols are some of the great ways to avoid conflict on the team and lead to more innovative, productive, and creative teams. Thank you very much for listening. I trust you have received an excellent value in today's episode. Day ahead. Thank you.